Good evening, soul family. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Of course, thank you so very much for the likes, the subscribes, the views, the shares, those wonderful comments, the donations, the membership, everything. I appreciate everyone. Let's ring the bell, clear that energy, and see what the message of Spirit has for us. Sounds a little chaotic in there. Let's check this shit out. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, patience. Someone thought that just to wait a little bit longer because everything would get better. Like, one of those people that want to check your temperature before they come back. They're thinking that good things happen to those that wait, but I don't think it makes a difference how much longer they wait. The answer is still going to be no. So this water sign is going to find out it's time for them just to move the fuck on. Move around, water sign. Move around. Shit. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? It's 888 portal today. Yeah, somebody, they thought that sowing, Sowing, and Sewing were the same thing. And they don't want me to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. So we got date night. So somebody was kind of getting themselves ready to be wined and dined and put up on the pedestal and made to feel like they was just worth $1 million. But then somebody started doing their research. They started looking. They started checking shit out for themselves about this person that was so ready for this date night. Hey, sis. So ready for this date night. And what they found out was that they was dealing with a motherfucking narcissist. And whenever they found out that they was dealing with somebody that was way too full of themselves, they said it's time for them to put some distance there between them and that motherfucking narcissist. I feel like this earth sign, communicated this. And somebody said, they'll be back. They'll be back. But you know what? The universe was on somebody's side. And the universe, let somebody know that somebody was truly trying to figure themselves out, about this commitment. That's why this person, they checked their shit. They checked them out because they felt like they needed to exercise some caution, which was like the smartest thing for them to do. Yeah, somebody thought that they was going to be moving in, changing residence, with this person that they expected to be wined and dined because they had put some type of love spell on them. But then somehow somebody told something, they confessed something. I don't know if it wasn't the person that put the love spell, it was somebody else that said, that there was some type of love spell put on them. And they just thought that, so they confessed, and they just thought with time, that this person, something would happen with this person's intuition. They felt like, if they put this love spell on them, in time, their intuition wouldn't be as heightened as it is, that they would just kind of swoon, that they would be like, a pet to them, somebody that they could, come here. Good boy, good girl, treat like a dog, or like they could, oh yeah, that's my guard dog over there, or yeah, that's if I need something to be done, I call that one because, somebody that was willing, wanting, or thinking that they could treat you like a pet. I feel like somebody took a gamble and they lost. They lost big time. Because it's almost like, when they stopped exercising their intuition, somebody started talking about, I'm pregnant. And they felt like, that them confessing that they were pregnant or something, that should have somebody open up their heart and want to get closer, But instead, it made somebody say, this is not for me. And they let go. This was karma. The reason they got let go is because there was somebody else that they had bound chicka bow sex with. And they found out that baby wasn't theirs. That was just something that was said by a gold digger who was just trying to get some money. Wasn't even their baby, but they was willing to put it on them though. It's like during this Mercury retrograde, that's whenever this fire sign started finding additional information out because they started reviewing, re-reviewing, and re-re-re-reviewing everything. And yes, and that's when they found out that luck was on their side. It's like somebody had went on vacation and they kind of tried to give it just enough time before they sprang the news. We're having a baby. But they did the math. Like whenever they spoke to their friend or somebody else told them, hey, oh, really? You're having a baby with her? I thought she was seeing Fred, or was it James, or was it Maddie, or was it Rick, or was it Scott? It was you? Hmm. That's when somebody said to this water sign, no, I know that the baby's not mine. You have too many others. Somebody decided at that time it was time for them to move on to the air sign. Well, aren't you feeling awfully confident? Isn't this air sign lucky? Now that you find out that somebody else ain't pregnant, now you want to go to the air sign. But this person now has some type of health challenges because they took a gamble. So I don't know what type of health challenges they have. Maybe they, have a bad heart, bad nerves. Maybe the wangy wang or the cootie cat is no longer fresh and good and should not be touched or whatever it is. But somebody got something that they need to talk about. Somebody wants to compromise now, this earth sign. Now they want to work it out. Now they want to forgive and have you forgive because it was just an accident. It accidentally slipped in a few times while we were on vacation. I don't know how this shit happened. Bottom of the deck. Fucker should have chose love in the first damn place. Now they want to choose love and they want to make a fresh start. Now they have this deep knowing about things that they should have put to rest a long time ago because they see that you're blessed. They see that you continue to move onward and upward. You weren't stopping. And you know what? They tried to compare somebody else to you, but all eyes were on you. And that other person didn't even compare. Nowhere near. As they see that uh created, not just are creative, but you're very individualistic. You're not afraid to do you. You're not afraid to show the world who you are. And that's what they decided that they really like about you. What they love is your inner strength and the connection that you have with the community. That's what they really love. What they adore is how you like to take time to yourself, and how whenever you make a wish, it's almost as if God blesses you on the spot. What they really respect about you is the fact that you did your own shadow work. You took a chance. You weren't afraid to change. You weren't afraid to grow. And you weren't afraid to challenge yourself to be a better you. You weren't afraid to break these karmic cycles. You weren't afraid to break these generational curses. That's whenever they figured that maybe you would be there. You were their soulmate. Because they see how, you're so protected. You've already done that hard work that the other person didn't do. And now they're worried. They're wondering if they could ever manifest anything with you. After date night with this damn narcissist. But now they're looking at you. They want to take you on a date as if you would want to go. As if you want to take the trash out twice. The same fucking trash bag out twice. You know what I mean? Who does that? You are already too awakened and you were too much of your own individual. You see the shit before it even comes around the motherfucking corner. High behaving. So why would you want to take the trash out twice? You already see what the fuck was going on when it was going on the first damn time. What, now you want to come to me and you want to talk about a new plan that you got? Oh, this a new chance. No, oh yeah, you want a fresh start so that you can indulge yourself again. Mm-mm. Not whenever you already tried to compare me to somebody else, whenever you found out that there was no comparison. Somebody should have checked themselves before they wrecked their self. What's the message, Spirit? Ain't nobody got time to play with you. Motherfucker, you too old to be acting brand new. Who the fuck want that shit? Nobody. Now they want to try and create something with you. Where was you at before? I mean, what happened to you all those other months and weeks, days, hours, minutes? Where was you at before? Oh, you thought that you was filling your cup up. You thought that somebody didn't know exactly what you was doing. Oh, but we knew. Trust and believe, we knew. We knew that you was trying to be with somebody that was childish, that was about to have you hemmed up as they are sowing and sowing. That's why we gave you space. That's why we said, you know what? I can do me happily. And I can do bad all by myself, but I'll be damned if I'm going to be with somebody who helps me to do bad. It's like you started just getting into yourself, reading your tarot cards, doing you, concentrating on you, and looking at the big picture. And the big picture was the more distance, the more time, and the more space that they provided you, the stronger you became. And the less you needed them. I don't know why I'm hearing that song. I don't want to be a player no more. Now they feeling overburdened because of what they done. And here they are daydreaming about you, but feeling rejected because they thought they was going to have a new opportunity that turned out to be a lot of trash. And you know what's funny? As they sat there and they watched the type of person that you are, they saw the kind of heart that you have. You were a person that is of service to others, and they wanted to release you. Be free. Be free. They felt like they was getting ready to boss up with somebody else that they felt was sexier. They felt like, this person was in their bag, but really this person was just trying to be in their bag. And then they found themselves in your shoes. They thought that they was playing you, only to find out they got played by somebody who had an attachment to controlling everything. And they found out they wasn't happy because this person was just out for money. This person was just greedy, wanted to have everything. Didn't like them, but they liked the money because they figured green is the same. So they knew in their heart that's karma. They knew in their heart that's exactly what they fucking deserve because they did it with you, to you, without even thinking, without even considering you or how you would even feel. Hey, Adrian. They was like, shh, I see this opportunity and I'm getting ready to go for it. And so they did, only to find out that opportunity went for other opportunities as well. So they thought they was going to get a one-stop shop. No, they found out in the end they was just the bus stop. They was the bus stop. Somebody was just passing through to get what they could get and keep it moving. They would be around a while. As long as they could use you, they're going to stay around for a little while. Just to make sure they could use you good and up. Now somebody's understanding and wishing that they had the inner strength that you had. Whenever you told them no, they wish they could have told somebody else no. And now they're watching you living your life happy, celebrating fucking you. Not celebrating having sex with you, but fucking celebrating you. You know what I'm saying? And they know, they have this deep knowing that if they was going to try and come back, that you would tell them no. You'd be like, I'm good. Because what you coming back for now that I'm blessed? Now that I'm receiving everything that I deserve, now that I took the challenge and I said I wanted more than just a life of having a bunch of shit, that I maybe wanted somebody with a personality, somebody that actually liked me, somebody that I got along with, somebody that loved me and respected me, somebody that I could love and respect, somebody that we could put shit together. Like, they refused to look at the big picture. Now they feel burdened because they want a fresh start. And they're looking at you, filling your cup. The part that messes with them the most, the part that hurts them the most, is not just the decision that they made, which caused you to turn your back and walk away and leave them, but the fact that they know without a doubt that you're actually going to be with your soulmate. You're going to follow that spark, but you're not going to follow the spark of somebody else who surely didn't represent or didn't contemplate or didn't think about you. Somebody who thought that they could get away with something, but they see now that everything that glitters was not gold. Because all that shit was crumbling down. Hey, Kim. Lionsgate. What we sow, we shall reap. What you put out is what you get back. And someone is receiving exactly what they gave to you. Exactly. And it's funny because it's like it didn't take time for it to come back. It was almost like they went out the door and immediately, as soon as they stepped off the step into the road, immediately the car came by and ran over their foot. I mean, it was just incredible. They are thinking, wait, I'm getting karma that fast? Yes. Don't have to take years. Someone thought that they was going to be comfortable, and then, maybe later on they would start to experience. No. Because they didn't realize, they thought they was playing the game, but the game was being played on them. And they thought you was playing the game with them. Wasn't you? You wasn't playing the game in the first damn place, so why would you play a game after they left? You just knew who you were. You was just too grown for the bullshit. You're just good at, your cutoff game is really strong. And they see that now. Now they understand that this is divine timing. What comes around goes around. They can't help but to think about you. I mean, just the thought of you and what you're doing right now, because they know they're not happy. They know they feel like a fool. They know they want to get back with you, but they know you are too strong because your cutoff game is strong. So all they can do is just live day by day and have you living rent free in their head. Somebody's trying to act, they're trying to disguise themselves, or they're trying to act like they didn't really do what they was really trying to do, Like they had this whole plan of they was gonna put you on the shelf, they was gonna treat you like this, they was gonna treat you like that, because you really didn't fucking matter, because they felt like something flashier was coming around, and they was comparing you, saying, well, this one got the waist trainer, this one got the fake ass lips, this one got the weave in the hair, this one got this one got that, but this one that's just plain Jane over there. They ain't doing all that. What they got on? Mascara? Oh, how cute. They got mascara on. Oh, when you put Vaseline on your lips for some shine. Oh, that's so cute. I remember when my sister was 12 and she used to do that before she really started wearing makeup. But now they're understanding that all that makeup, all that shit that the pig put on was just shit that the pig put on. Because when they took all that shit off, they found out that was a motherfucking pig. And you were so natural and so real that nothing can disguise you. But somebody else worked hard to disguise them. They feel like if they have a little bit more patience with you, then ultimately you will trust them again. Hey, Gigi. They feel like if they just kind of keep you inspired and kind of keep around and maybe do this and do that and do this and do that, then you'll feel that joy for them again. Maybe somebody feels that, once you start to care again, then that's the perfect time that they can show how much they're going to protect you and how much they're going to provide for you. But it's all just a fucking trick. It's just a trick. Because the shit that they really thought that they really wanted played them, had them in the crosshairs. They was the trick, and they thought that you was the trick. What's the message, Spirit? And someone is looking at you doing your own thing. You know, they can't help but to see you do your own thing. And they wonder, you know, how do you do this? It's like they feel like you cannot be single. You cannot be supplying all your own needs. They feel like you got to have some type of sugar daddy, sugar mama's benefactor, somebody that's helping you pay your bills. And they keep looking, but they're not finding anything. Because they want to see if there's any type of competition. So that's why they're spying, because they want to try and have some type of rebirth. It's like they want to feel like they qualify or quantify enough to be able to play in your sacred motherfucking space, like your crown. I mean, this is a narcissist that feels like somebody can play in somebody else's crown. And that's funny because a narcissist got with a narcissist. And they looking at you, looking all peaceful and looking all strong. Not ashamed or afraid to defend yourself. And you know how to defend yourself. You know how to get down because you defended yourself against them. And you got the victory. So this is why this person feels like now they got to create some type of fake the funk photo to act like they care. But really, they're just trying to buy some time so that they can try and get you to believe that they really want to be there. But they don't. Sometimes it's about, if they look at you, because they thought that they was going to win. So they was feeling froggy and they left. And now they're looking at you and you looking confident, feeling good. They see you getting fit. They look at you, look like you getting younger. And what they look like, they feel like they getting older. They feel like they got health concerns or, shit's just not going right. Shit is crumbling for them. And you just building it up. So they just don't understand this. So they want to kind of come in and see how you're doing, what you're doing, how you're doing that shit. So they can try and do it too or take from you. And then they can be gone again because they don't necessarily want you. They just don't want you to win. It's like a deal that they made with the devil. Hey, Mose. This is a deal that they have to make. They made with the devil in order for them to be able to continue to have some type of freedom or something. They had to outsmart an earth angel. They had to get this earth angel to transform. But they didn't know that you were too strong, that you were able to heal yourself. They didn't know that you had this much strength. Hey, Max Flow Yoga. Hey, Real Dragon. They want some of that energy. They want to feel like they can learn how to not just, to harvest your energy or to find out how you get your energy so that they can try and do the same thing. They feel confident that if they collaborate with you and they do it at a certain amount of time or patience or a certain, slow movement forward, that you would just not understand or not really know that they really have an ulterior motive. And that ulterior motive will be to end you and your inheritance and your family and everything about you. This person wants everything still about you. So they're going to try and create something. They're going to try and paint the picture, paint the picture of how they feel that what you want. Confirmation, because they want to paint the picture that they're coming in peace. So they're trying to look at you now, trying to, see if they can figure out what it is, just what it is that's going to press that button for them to be able to get back in. They don't want this distance any longer. They can't afford this distance any longer because they made a deal with the devil that they would end you. And they have to hold up on their end of the bargain. But it's hard. You're too strong. You're too smart. You're too intelligent. Your third eye is open. All of your chakras are in alignment. You're already in your sacred space. And so this person feels that, patience is the virtue. And it is. But you're already in your sacred space. So it doesn't make a difference how long. You're too strong. They're never going to be able to crack the code or crack the whatever, your shell of protection, whatever it is. One thing they don't want to have to think about is putting this idea to rest, making it just a memory. Because they've been on the hunt for so long. They've needed to hunt you down for so long so that they can have some type of rebirth. Hey, Batty Crown, how are you? I know that's right. Too damn bad. But your cutoff game is too damn strong. It's like you already defended yourself. You already put up that wall of protection. You already know how to use that stinger to defend yourself. With this being that Scorpio, it's like that scorpion, And if that's the sign of Scorpio, it's kind of like, that death card. You're willing to defend yourself to the death. But you get the victory because you had to recreate yourself and you didn't. Hey, Sonia. Not only did you recreate yourself, but you also tore down this lie that somebody had created about you. You had to you defended this lie, this web of lies that somebody had said about you. And that's how you got the victory. Somebody didn't know you had this much strength. They didn't know you were that strong. Like I said, they're going to have to put this to end. Put this memory, put this to, let this rest. Let it just be only a memory. Because they know that today of all days, it's too late. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're in regret. They had to abort their mission. Somebody thought that they was going to be able to make something happen. But like I said, your third eye is open too much. You already know what went on. Not only do you already know what went on, but you remember not just remember thinking about, their actions and everything they did, but you remembered how worthy you were. So you just let somebody play themselves. So what's up with this? Somebody thought they was going to be wined and dined, or they was going to do some whining and dining and yip yup and lying to you. They was getting ready to talk about the most grandest scheme, the tallest tale, the biggest lie about who caught the biggest fish. They was going ready to say, how much they loved you, they wanted to be with you and everything else, and it was only for a ploy to use you. And then they were just going to ghost you. Could be talking about a Virgo because I see the Hermit card and the King of Pentacles right behind it. And they thought that they were strong enough to do it. They did. They thought that they were strong enough, like they could, oh yeah, that's not even going to be an issue. I'll have this one so confused that this one is not going to know what the fuck is going on. But that's not what happened. So now they stuck spying, looking, trying to see if they can get in where they fit in. Trying to see if they got to come in charging or acting like they're trying to defend your honor because they don't want to see you with nobody else because they know that they are out in the cold. They broke. They busted, disgusted. They on their hands and knees down to the very last coin. And just to think, by today, 888, they had pledged that this was going to be you. But a judgment call was made. You made that judgment call because you saw exactly what was happening. And burned the motherfucker down. Defended yourself. Healed yourself. And went and sat on your put on your crown. It's like this person, they really didn't understand you whenever you let them know by not your words, but your actions and your deeds that you were an earth angel. They didn't see this within you, but they see this within you now. They saw that's and they were shocked. When you walked away, they were shocked. It's like you walked away and you immediately got in your bag and started working, 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 getting your coins together. I'm not making this up. You let spirit guide you and you started working on yourself, perfecting your craft, getting your money right. Somebody celebrated too early. They thought they was tricking you, but they was out getting tricked. Because they may have been a magician, but they met a bigger magician. They met somebody with bigger tricks. And they just didn't know that today of all days, they was going to be labeled the biggest trick of all. Someone who thought that they was a wizard or a warlock or a playboy or a player or whatever, ladies' man or however the roles reverse, God's gift to men, however it reverses, they are seeing that they are not that person at all. They thought that they had that good cup of love, but they see that they messed themselves up. Now they're sitting here spying on you. Now this Queen of Cups is spying on you, trying to see if there's a glimpse of who you're giving to or who's trying to give to you or who you're, trying to have these loving relationship or these cute little conversations with, trying to figure out who you're working with and how you getting that money because they feel that there's somebody on the side that's helping you to stay alive. They don't feel like you're doing this on your own. And the reason they don't feel like you're doing this on your own is because they can't do it on their own. They always have to plan about who they're going to see next, who they're going to sleep with next, who they're going to get it from next. Because something is changing. Something has changed because judgment was called. Yeah. Somebody thought that they were the ones who deserved this 10 of cups. Now they're finding out it is not even you. Kim, my son is working with me. I understand that. Someone they thought that they was going to be the ones that was in the 10 of cups, but not. They're not. They thought their ships was going to come in. No. But they did have 3 swords in the heart because of what they tried to do to you. The way they tried to do it to you. They just felt like, you only had this little penny. That's why they ghosted you. That's why they ghosted you and they said, okay, I'm going somewhere else. And that's exactly what they did. They galloped the fuck off with somebody else. And then on top of that, not only did they gallop it, but they also badmouthed you with that motherfucker. There was 2 narcissists badmouthing you. They was fighting. They started fighting because they couldn't figure out who was supposed to be the flying monkey. Because there's only supposed to be one narcissist and the other flying monkeys. And they was like, no, no, no. I'm the narcissist. You're the flying monkey. And the other one was like, oh, fuck that. I'm the narcissist. You're the flying monkey. And that's how the argument started. See, all that shit that they threw against you came back on them. And this is their own demise. And they threw that to hurt you. They wanted to take you out. They wanted to knock your confidence down. They wanted to have you so confused and so enraged and so not understanding what the fuck is going on. And your money was funny and everything else. And because they had to get you fucked up. They had to try and make this earth angel change their point of view and miss the boat and, feel like, no, they didn't know what they should do and they should listen to this devil and but they didn't realize you were already spiritually protected. You've been spiritually protected for a long time. And that's why these Three of Swords didn't hurt you, because you had on your armor plate, your chest plate. And that's why those Three of Swords went right back to whoever thought they was giving it to you. Now somebody want to come to you, with some type of offer, with some type of invitation. They want to do something. They want to travel with you. Now they want to have some stability with you, and they want to, talk about, oh, woe is me and this, that, and the other. But you already know the truth. You already know the truth of why this person's there and what this person wants. Yeah, this person is looking at you and your inner strength. And they were wondering, what was it? How did you? What's the message? It's King of Staves. It's King of Wands. Now he wants to come back your way. After this betrayal, after somebody just feeling like, I'm just going to go on this. I'm going to put these sand swords in your back. I'm going to leave. I'm going to do something else. And I'll just win at all costs. I don't care if it hurts you or not. I don't care what the consequences are. But now they do. Now they care what the consequences are. Because those consequences are coming back on them and not on you. Now someone feels silly because all that money that they used to have, they don't have that now. Somebody wants to come in with some type of apology, but they're thinking about how they ghosted you. They're thinking about, how they allowed themselves to be, try to have control over you, to try and look it down on you like you didn't have anything, like you didn't measure up, like you weren't enough. Only for this person to now be spying on you to see that not only are you enough, not only did you have things, not only were you the HNIC or HBIC, that they misjudged you. And they're looking back, worrying about the happiness that they feel like they're not going to get. They're thinking about the decisions that they made. You're thinking about the lies that were told and spread about you, and you knew what they were doing. Your intuition told you exactly what they were working on. And you let them work. You already knew they didn't measure up to you. You already knew that, you had spiritual authority over them. They didn't know. You already knew that you stand and, you are completely blessed. This is you, matriarch. This is you with your spiritual gifts. This is you, with your inheritance. They don't even know what inheritance is. They think it's the house. They think it's the boat. They think it's grandma's sweater that she's going to leave to me. No, fool, that's not your inheritance. That's how they know they don't fucking measure the fuck up. That's why they want to talk to you. That's why they want to communicate. They want you to teach them what you know. Because they don't get it. They can't. It's like this person cannot conceptualize. They can't understand. Whenever we talk about our inheritance and this and that, as far as our spiritual gifts, they don't understand that. They don't get it. But they know that you're talking good shit. They know that you're talking the truth. And they know that you know what the fuck you're talking about. Because they're looking at your life. And the proof is in the pudding. They just didn't know how strong your words were, how much power you hold in the tongue. They didn't understand that your throat chakra is completely open. That's what they didn't understand. Like we said, your cutoff game is strong. No is no. Bye is bye. Silence, most of the time, is golden. And they're understanding that because that's what they gave to you was silence. So you just continue to keep that same step, that same cadence, that same rhythm. It's too many. Yeah. You're the gift, not them. And that's a hard pill to swallow. Especially if you thought that they was the gift. They thought that they could outsmart you. They was even working under the devil thinking that they could outsmart you. And now they're having the price to pay. They have to pay the price because they see the devil just only outsmarted them. They understand that they didn't see the blessing when the blessing was right in their hand. Now they want to come to you. Now they want to say that they want to be a family with you. Now they choose you. Now they understand the heartbreak, the betrayal, the heartache that they gave to you. Hey, Sean, I'm sure the silence is deafening. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. Someone thought it was going to be a good idea to just, without thinking, try and throw something your way. Now that person, wants to come towards you after this person tried to harm you. Now this person wants to send out some type of message because they want to come towards you. Now they want to have peace. This Queen of Cups. Now somebody wants to have peace. But with these two eights, the Eight of Coins and the Eight of Swords, this person may just want to tell you something before they have to go to jail and do some hard time. Because it's something that they worked on that definitely got them caught up. Because somebody saw something, some type of investigation or something, how somebody foolishly accepted some money to do something to somebody else, because somebody, was just feeling jealous or whatever, feeling envious. They wanted to take you down because of your strength, and they didn't care what they had to do it. They just wanted it done. The High Priestess. This is a dark High Priestess who's receiving that backlash, that Three of Swords, because of what this person was trying to do. Like somebody was trying to create something, whether it's create some type of fantasy, create some type of situation, control some type of scenario or something like that. But yeah, somebody was definitely trying to create something and make it seem like it was so innocent. But it wasn't that innocent, because this person felt like, if they did this, they would be looked at as the one who is successful, the one who is, really doing it, the one who's really working hard, the one who's sitting here defending themselves or this or the other. But it's not how it happened. Now this person has to defend themselves against all these lies and all these illusions. Somebody has to go to court because of them trying to create some type of imbalance in your life, which created an imbalance in their life. Somebody may have to be detained because of the truth has come out. What's the message? Yeah, somebody, they thought they was going to be able to come back in, but they can't. You're protected. They cannot come back in. And this actually came in sideways, so it's like they are not spiritually protected at all, but you are. Because of a choice that you made, and you kept yourself tempered. You didn't get all crazy and I know that motherfucker didn't, all this other stuff, You decided you was going to go ahead and move on and let God guide you and direct you in the steps that you needed to make and take. Because you knew that there was a bunch of bullshit behind the scenes. You knew what somebody was doing. You knew what somebody's game was. You already saw that. That's why it was easy for you to get in your boat and leave the fuck on. You already saw somebody else's game. It wasn't no game. This was like something that they do all the time. This was a fucking pattern. It was no fucking game. This was a fucking pattern. This person didn't see the shit. Yeah. And now they got ghosted. Now they in deep depression. Now they everything that they've done is being shown to the world. They can't hide. Everybody's looking at like, oh my gosh, look at how this person ego and now they're all upset because whatever they was doing so boldly is now on display. People are seeing how, wait, you did what? You what? What? You did what? Because of why? People are starting to see this is what this person has been doing for a long time now. And they want to come back. They want to have a conversation. For what? Talk, boy, what you want to talk about? What you want to talk about? Oh, they see things differently now. They're in some type of limbo, some sort of situation, because something is coming to a definite end. Maybe how they could throw this magic around, how they had that little magical wand. Something is coming to an end. They're not as they're not able to create. They're not as cute. They're not as, magical anymore. Their lies aren't lying anymore. Nobody's believing this shit. They can't even defend themselves. They can't even say, no, that was not me. That wasn't me, because their fingerprints are all over everything. The only thing they can do is stop it, is end that. Because everything is coming to an end for them, especially what they thought they was going to get. They thought they was going to have wish fulfillment. No, that shit is over. They can't even protect themselves. They can't say they can't even say they didn't do it. Spirit is not even co-signing with this at all. This person cannot do nothing. Look at this. Let me see. Let me see how it looked. It looked like every single card is in reverse, but the only one that's not is the Hangman. So everybody's upside down. Everybody's upside down. Confirmation. They feel like their entire life is upside down. And everything has come to a screeching halt. They're stuck. For sure, Sean, for sure. What else? This is the 888 portal. This is the wrong year. These last few years was the wrong years to be trying to fuck around with somebody. And if you didn't learn last year and the year before, you should have surely came into this year not trying to fuck around. But if you came into this year fucking around, today's the day somebody finding out. What's the message? Today is the day this person is finding the fuck out. People are leaving them left and right. They feel like, well, what about the love that we shared? People is like, what love? Oh, I didn't love you. No, I was tolerating your ass, but I didn't love you. I mean, they're receiving an ego death. People is changing their numbers if they have to. They like, oh, I'm too busy, because they know how somebody was causing an imbalance to somebody who did not deserve it. Just because they were feeling a certain way. Just because they made a deal with the devil. We got the King of Coins, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Coins, the King of Swords, and the Empress. I feel like this King of Coins did some type of, oh, thank you so very much, Sonia. Thank you. I feel like this King of Coins did some type of restless ass action, which made this Queen of Coins feel like she needed to get an attorney, or something, or communicate something to this Empress, or make a head over heart decision, or, I kind of feel like this Queen of Coins felt like she needed to get this attorney. Something about this empress. Or maybe this is the mother of, the children. Hmm. Mm-hmm. So something is definitely being found out about this King of Coins who did something. I feel like this King of Coins got with this dark high priestess who was also a witch, you know? And together they did something foolishly. And I feel like, somebody could have got pregnant because here's a son. Somebody could have got pregnant. And then whenever somebody found out that somebody was pregnant, that was the end of their relationship. Then somebody else decided it was time for them to leave, to move, or they found out about what they was trying to do to this empress or something, and that could have been having to go to jail or something, being taken to jail or something, because somebody that they collaborated with and had a whole because there were some secrets about what they were going to do. And this Queen of Swords healed the situation by telling the truth. Hello? Is this the police? Okay, let me tell you about something. So that's when the investigation started. That's when everything started coming out, and somebody could not defend themselves. They had no protection. There was nothing that they could say to say, no, that was not me. All they could do was say, damn, I've been caught. My ass been caught. Oh, okay. So I'll pray for you guys in Virginia, Kim and Sean. What else, Spirit? What else? Okay. So that's enough for the weather report. Yeah, somebody was trying to do something. It's like they disregarded everything that they already had, but they was going to try and get in there and steal this money for sure. Or this quick action, like I said, could have produced another child. And so somebody that was single thought they was going to get their 9 of cups, but they have to leave that idea. Mm-mm. Mm. Yep. Because I feel like Papa was a rolling stone. Yep. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And he wasn't trying to lay his hat with no kids. He was just trying to lay his hat there for the night. Get some and keep it moving. He ain't trying to raise nothing now. Or she wasn't trying to raise nothing. Yeah, somebody definitely feels like they need some balance. I feel like they wanna call on you because they're looking at you, and they're just kind of still blown away the fact that they was trying to take out this earth angel, not really understanding that you were here on assignment from God. It's almost like they are coming to that realization now of what the fuck that they was really trying to do, and they regret all of this. They regret all of it. Yeah, there's a lot of evidence on this emperor, and judgment is being called. This is major. Judgment is being called. I feel like this is somebody who, doesn't want everybody to know about it or everybody to talk about them. And maybe that's why they need to put some distance. Hey, Dr. White, how are you? Yeah, I feel like this person feels like, that's why they want to communicate with you. They want to tell you the shocking truth about this person and how, like, maybe, this person, I feel like, you know what? This person, because they know that the devil is mad. They had a deal with the devil, and if they don't complete it, then it breaks them down. It's going to take them out. So that's why this person wants to come to you, because this is like a fight between the devil and an earth angel. This is somebody realizing that they was not strong enough. They didn't have that many tricks in the bag. This is somebody who's having an ego death, a very shocking experience. This is somebody who, they got up in the morning, they put their bathrobe on, when they house shoes on, they went outside to, just, I don't know, go see what their coffee cup, see what the weather's like outside. They were gonna walk to the end of the driveway. They walk to the end of the driveway and they look, and then they're coming back. And as they're coming back, that's when SWAT pulled up, and they like, wait, what's going on? It's almost like this is one of those, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to somebody. Somebody's house, may be in such a disarray, and everybody's fighting. Everybody's fighting. I'm well, Dr. White. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah. This emperor, I feel like he's just shocked. It's like, and it may not even have been anything that drastic, but this emperor is definitely shocked, and can't, and very angry because it's like they just thought that they was just going to always have that end. How dare you, like, tell me no. you know um, I I just thought that I was all loving and smooth and debonair, and that I just had enough, to come in and say whatever I wanted to say whenever I wanted to say it. And you was gonna look at me like you was gonna swoon like I'm all Hercules and shit. But instead, you looking at me like, Ninja, what? What you want? Shit, don't nobody want that shit. You letting somebody know, oh, I'm so good. You can keep it moving. You can keep it moving. That's why this person is pissed, because your cutoff game is strong. They felt like you was gonna call them by now, trying to be like, well, I'm just trying to see how you doing. Like you gonna do one of those things. You was like, mm-mm. And so they're used to everybody else doing that. They was used to having like control of a situation, but they see how strong you are. You got control of you. That's why this little suave debonair shit ain't happening, because you see it's a page coming with some little bubbly shit. You good. And his wand, you good. Yeah. Somebody thought they was just gonna have you weak at your knees, like you was gonna be like, oh my God. Oh, they back. Oh, hold on a second. Let me straighten myself. See how I look. Oh, they back. Hey, no, they see the truth. They saw the truth. They know the truth. They know some secrets. And even if you don't know all the secrets, you was good because you saw the truth and you ended the shit. You said, I'm going to take all the motherfucking guesswork out of this situation. Now neither one of us have to guess. I don't have to guess if you playing some type of motherfucking mind game with me, and you don't have to guess if I'm strong enough. That's right. Snip, snip, motherfucking snip. Let's not, but we'll act like we did because I have already made a judgment call on this whole motherfucking situation. Why go back? Because I see all you trying to do is let there be some space and some time. Then here come the secrets and the lies again. So let's not, but we'll act like we did. How about that? That's why this person is pissed, because they can't get over. Yep, this narcissist thought that they was gonna, throw some little cheap ass offer. I'm gonna take you out to a real expensive restaurant, try and woo you. You like, motherfucker, I take myself out to fucking expensive restaurants all the damn time. You want to do some shit? Buy me a motherfucking 43-foot RV, custom made. You want to do some impressive shit? Do that. Other than that, I don't need that little shit. I needed loyalty. That's what I really needed. Yeah. Now they want to come in and they want to, have some type of communication. They want to have some type of. They want to make it seem like they willing to be more balanced, like they in your corner or something like this. But they don't really want to talk about, this whole little tryst that they had with this person. They want to kind of keep that to themselves and make that, just let it be a memory. They definitely don't want you to know about no children or nothing like that. They definitely don't want you to know about no tricks that they was trying to, or spells they was trying to do. They want to just let that cycle close, but you already know the truth. So the cycle is closed. It's over. Complete. And you got the victory. What's the message? And they're overburdened. But their biggest fear is that you're going to choose somebody else, and somebody else is going to choose you, and it's going to be something that they're going to have to watch. Because they know that you're not down for no bullshit. You know you're a true speaker, and they know that you're going to choose somebody else. And then they're just going to have to sit there and watch. They'll try and reach out to you. They'll try and have some type of conversation with you, but you ain't really trying to go there. They already know that you've already made the decision and you got your guard up. You don't come any closer. I got my arms folded. No, I don't even want to talk about it. Don't even come near this fire trying to get to me. I already know how you crossed me, motherfucker. So as long as I know how you crossed me, motherfucker, what you trying to come over here for? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The high priestess, the ace of cups, the chariot, and the world. Yeah, they know. It's a wrap. They know somebody else is coming in very soon. Y'all getting ready to go away very soon and tie that knot very soon. They know it's a wrap. They know it's a wrap. And they hate it, but they know it's karma. They know that's justice. That's exactly what their ass get. Okay? This is that what comes around goes around. This is justice for some shit that somebody else was trying to create. Somebody was trying to work on some shit against you, you know? Then trying to sit back and watch and see if the shit is working. No, child ass games don't work. Child ass games don't work. Tower can't make this shit up. Yeah, somebody is shocked. Shocked that they little tricks didn't work. Somebody just knew they was getting their money's worth when they went to this witch. But you know what? Now the person who said, just give me the money and shut up. I know what I'm doing. Now they feeling overburdened because everybody looking at them like, I thought you knew what you was doing. But see, they didn't, because they did not know that your ass was so spiritually protected. You and all you do. And anybody that tried to do anything against you was going to get karma. That was a given. It's just that they were confused. They didn't know. But this King of Pentacles knows now, because right now this King of Pentacles trying to hold on to their money, which is like them trying to hold on to their love, because that's what they like. But they have to hold on to it. They're trying to keep stuff to themselves. They're trying to keep stuff to the side, because they know they're about to get divorced, because that Queen of Pentacles is surely gone. She done left the motherfucking building. Elvis has left the building. Now somebody's having they are feeling like an asshole because of some shit that they said to you, and they didn't care how they said it to you, but they're looking at it now. Now they're looking at what they said, how they said it, the way they said it. They thought that they was always gonna, they was the emperor. They was always gonna be happy. They was always gonna be able to rope somebody, and they was always gonna be able to do this. But they see they can't do that now. That shit has run out. That game been played. You already know. They just didn't know that you was the star. You was very highly intuitive, and you knew what they was trying to do. That's why you said, I'm walking away from these swords. I'm not even playing this motherfucking game. And then here, this person, acting just all immature, 2 fucking pages. Just the way that they emotionally immature, and then what they had to even offer, like as far as them as a person, very immature, very shallow, very shallow. And they hate it whenever you tell them you don't even know how to swim. What you trying to come over here for? They hate it. They hate that. So that means say it often. Tell them they don't know how to swim often. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Yeah. Oh, they wasn't thinking whenever they was just going to rush in there, but now they want to rush in to you. But you already see what's up. Like I said, they see how strong you are. They see how smart you are, how intelligent you are, you know. Somebody may even have to get an attorney to defend themselves because of some strong accusations. Something they did, as a group. Could have been something that they were trying to do together. Maybe exchanging, somebody was getting paid something to try and do something, I don't know. Whatever it is, somebody regrets the actions that they took. They know that they didn't think about that shit at all. And they hate that. Talk about, it's like running into your own heartache. It's like somebody telling you that there's $1 million over there running there. All you gotta do is just open up the door. You so happy, and it's yours. You so happy. You run, open up the door, and you run in, and there's like something that just stabs you in your own heart because you wasn't thinking, you wasn't looking, you wasn't paying attention, you wasn't listening, you wasn't using your motherfucking noggin. But whatever they did, they broke their own heart. This is what they're looking forward to. This is their karma for the next few years. This is their payback. And the funny part is they thought it was going to be you. They envisioned you in this same position, in the same situation. They thought this is going to be you. It could never be me. They thought they had their shit in the bag. They was like, it could never be me. Well, you know what they say? Never say never. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, they got played. They got played by the devil. The devil's the one that broke their heart. And here you are, your ships are coming in. You're closing out cycles. You're waving goodbye. And they are just drowning in their own emotions, thinking, why the fuck did I go against the collective? You overpower this little group here. You took everybody out and didn't lift a finger. All you did was speak your truth. All you did was activate your third eye and see things clearly for what they were and not the way that you wanted them to be. All you did was stand your ground, remain in your strength, and knew that what comes around surely goes right back around. You just don't know that you were so protected from being stuck, from being hurt. And that's why God had separated you. That's why God moved you to the side. What's the message? That's why you're getting justice. This is why you're getting justice. Because God moved you to the side. God was protecting you and your household and your job and your money and everything that you do, everything that you have. Oh, you was protected. There's no doubt about that. You was protected. For real, thank you, God. And these are things that were going on that we're not even really aware of. This information is still going to come out. But we just know that God separated us for a reason. We didn't understand it at that time, but we were going to be grown about it and go on about our business and do our own thing. But we didn't really understand the magnitude of what was going on behind the scenes, of how they was trying to get us, of what they was enacting towards us, of what they was planning to do to us. Of what they was planning to do to us. Like they was going to get us in this situation. Hey, Water Sun 12. Like they was going to get us in this situation and then hurt us. But because they had this plan. They had this little secret whatever they was gonna do. Can't make this up, but didn't make a motherfucking bit of difference because God has us spiritually protected. They sitting here wondering why none of that shit worked. They still going over it in their mind. They deep in thought wondering why none of that shit worked. It's because, you know what? Our gift. Here we are holding our gift. That spiritual protection. It's like this is us putting that white light of protection around us. Little, and this is us receiving judgment, because we gave it to God and God said he was going to take care of it. So while they were sitting here trying to hurt us, we were in our bubble of protection. All of those attacks, all of that shit that they tried to throw at us, we saw it and God saw it and everybody else is seeing it. And they're seeing who did what, when, and how. And nobody is ever going to know why. They don't even know why. They can't explain why they're jealous. They just feel that emotion and they go with it. They feel that, instead of them thinking, well, I'm feeling jealous, let me work on myself. They feel like if I'm jealous, I should take them out. They cannot stand it that you're the star. They can't stand it that you're healed. They can't stand it that, you're that individual. They can't stand that. What else? Somebody wants to come and they want to give you some sort of apology, but it's really not an apology. They want to act like they want to work on something. They want to build on it, but they really don't. It's just that, right now they know that nothing else that they're doing is working and they feel trapped. They feel confined. They feel stuck. They don't know what to do. They know that whatever they did is coming back on them. Their life is at a standstill. No matter what they tried to say against you, no matter what lies, no matter what bigotry, no matter whatever, it didn't hit you. And that's why this group, that's why they're arguing. It was all of them against you. All of them against you. And this emperor sees you happy. But just remember, it was all of them against you. Because they're looking, they're spying, they're checking it out. They just want to make sure, they just don't want you to be happier than they are. They don't care if you have a little bit of money, but they don't want you to have a lot of money. They don't want you to have more money than what they have. They don't want you to be happier than them. They don't want you to be better looking than them. They don't want your personality to be better than them. They don't want none of that. None of it. This is a psychopath. This is definitely somebody who has that look at me, look at me, look at me. This is somebody who doesn't have any strength. This is a weak individual. Telling you, this person, they're longing. Now they say they want to talk to you. They want to have a reunion. But you know what? You already burnt this bridge. But for some reason, this person thinks that there's some type of possibilities, that maybe you will come back. Because right now, this person is definitely suffering in silence. What's the message? Yeah, this person feels like they've hit rock bottom. They've gotten way over their head. And they don't even want to talk to anybody right now. They're just trying to be antisocial because they don't feel like answering any questions. They don't want anybody. Hey, Amelia, how are you? They don't want to answer any questions. They don't want to talk about nothing. They don't want anybody to be like, hey, whatever happened to? They don't want none of that shit. Yeah, because, it's already a lot of gossip going on around about their family, and this is the stuff that they're talking about today, because this is a family in the community that was very, very established. This is a wealthy family in this community. But now everybody is shattered because they're finding out all this toxic shit that somebody was doing. It's broken up this entire family, and it's got the community like, get the teacups. What? Now somebody wants to come with this apology talking about you're my soulmate. I do apologize, but just think, they was just with this sociopath for the thrills, but they wasn't counting on these consequences. They didn't think that sociopath was going to be that clingy after they went on this little vacay to have fun, to relax, just to get away and see what happens. Now that they did, they see that person is a karmic, and how that person created so many waves in their life. They're looking at how that karmic is all two-faced and paranoid. And they're very paranoid because they know this two-faced karmic is not going to stop at anything. Just because they said, no, I'm done. Oh, that other one's not. Nope. That's wishful thinking. That's hopeful thinking that this feminine energy is just going to stop. But no. And it's even wishful and hopeful thinking that you're going to take them back. But you got them blocked. Action, reaction, exactly. Hey, RB, how are you? Did I say hello, Amelia? Hey, Yasmin. Yeah, you got them blocked. Who wants that headache? Who wants that drama? Shit, they had that little love affair with the date night. You know, now they finally, then they talking about they run and they trying to escape. For what? Now they want to be antisocial. You know, they seeing that glow up really wasn't a glow up. That was a dead end stuck shit. They see how much chaos that this narcissist brought to them. And now they feeling trapped, and they trapped in a legal situation. You know, they want to come to you. They really do. They want to talk to you. They want to just see if they can recharge, help you talk to them so that they can let go. Because it's like the way that you talk to them, the way that you communicate with them, the way that you make them feel, it allows them to be able to clear their mind. Because right now, they're really feeling really salty. Real salty because that other person masked themselves. And this is why they want to put some distance because, like I said, they feel like they are suffering in silence. I saw that cutting ties. Would you say extra salt, please? Exactly. That is stupid. What else, Spirit? I saw that Archangel Michael card. Because you definitely had some protection. You definitely had some protection. You know, this person, you know, maybe they was a stripper, but they took unnecessary gambles, you know, whatever it was. But your isolation was also your protection. You may have felt rejected, you know, but that was the best thing for you. And somebody's wondering, they're puzzled. They're puzzled because they put you in some type of competition, you know, and because they felt like they could make you envious of something that they had, you know, maybe if they had some sort of intimacy with somebody that it was going to, you know, take your mind off of what you needed to do and waste your time, you know, but instead you just put up your boundaries. You put up these healthy boundaries. Like, who wants that shit? Yeah. Somebody tried to sacrifice you. That's the funny part. They wanted to sacrifice you. And now they're looking and seeing that they were the only one that was sacrificed. They couldn't touch you. They couldn't, what they say, they couldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. And now they're longing for you. After that bridge has definitely been burnt. Now they can't look at you enough. Now they can't talk to you enough. Now they can't want to be in your presence enough now that bridge has been burned. But every action, there is going to be an equal and separate reaction. You know, and whatever we do, we're going to have to know that we're going to have to live with those consequences because we can't take it back once it's been put out there. And somebody thought that, they was going to be able to do something, and like you weren't going to understand what was going on, and you were just going to let some shit happen. Somebody's understanding that there ain't shit wrong with your cutoff game. Not at all. Now they're understanding that they sacrificed themselves and they shouldn't have been playing because you wasn't playing with them. This is a spiritual union between you and this person. Yep. But you knew the truth. And this person is finding out the truth too. I feel like this person is definitely doing some shadow work. Or you knew the truth about the shadow work that you had already completed. And that's why you had this spiritual strength, this protective shield around you that nobody knew about. So that's why, you were not the sacrifice. Now this person is, wanting you to have some to concentrate and to think about just the memories of love that you guys had between each other and not the other shit. Not the negative shit. It's okay to remember the good times, but remember the last time. What was it like that last time? Was it conflict? Did they feel defeated? Was it chaos? Did somebody say that they needed a new beginning? And if that was it, keep it on that same level. Somebody's just suffering in silence now because they've been found out. Everybody's seeing who did what and what they was doing. And they asking, well, why would you do that? I mean, if you the one that said that you the one who left the partnership. Now you want to come back? Now you want to come back? What else, Spirit? Yeah. And here you are doing you. In fact, somebody else may have even told them that they was with child, and then they was sitting there trapped in fear like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? Now this person is understanding that they should have stopped playing the games a long fucking time ago. And this is the universe balancing themselves and giving them exactly what they gave to you. This is fate. This is destiny. For them to learn this lesson, this is what you get as long as that's what you put out. You wasn't sitting down at a sewing machine sewing something. Your actions were actually sowing seeds. And they see that whatever you're doing, you're having that material harvest. You stand in your power and you are triumphant, that you're one with the universe. You are standing in your power. You are standing in your purpose. And you're moving forward regardless. They can be a flying monkey or a narcissist all they want. You don't care. But for you, love begins. And it's coming quickly. And they know it. They know it and they hate it. This person is wise enough now and they understand, oh, you have that firm foundation. That you were so much more than what they had even given you credit for. And this person thought that, they wanted to be tempted with passion ignited somewhere else because this person decided that they had all that they needed and they thought that they was going to be successful. But now this person is looking at their decisions, their choices, the movements that they made, and now they want to transform. They want to end something so they can start something else. Now they want to change. Now they want to grow. Now they want to challenge themselves. Hi, Deidre. How are you? Now somebody's got a clue. Did I say hello to you, darling? My pleasure. I'm well. Thank you so much for asking. Me too. I appreciate that. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Your heart chakra is open. You're healed. You know how to love. You know how to give and receive love. They're seeing that you know what you really are. You were the perfect partner. But they were allowing, themselves to be led by, just what they could sex, just whatever they could get, the bottom feeder, survival. And then here's the sex. That's what they was thinking of. They thought that was a partnership, something that they had to, you always had to fight for. It was all of this. You had to be, if you wasn't jealous, if you wasn't doing this, if this person wasn't crazy, acting crazy like this or doing all that shit, they really didn't care. That's not how it goes. That's not it at all. Not it at all. Now this person is discontent because they don't know how to tap into their own spiritual strength. They're looking at you, and like I said, everything around you is growing, and you are having victory after victory after victory after victory after victory. And this person is very aware that you use your intuition in all that you do. You don't take nobody's word for nothing in a bad way, but you use your intuition first. Someone is understanding. They have to choose wisely. That's a must. Yep, a must. Your movement, your choices, and your decisions, you must choose wisely. Not only choose wisely, you have to express yourself with your throat chakra and stand your ground. You can't be afraid to say whatever it is that you need to say. That's the only way that you're going to get your fulfillment of wishes and dodge that mental conflict. See, somebody else, they are in that mental conflict right now because they celebrated way too early. They thought that they had taken you out the game. But the truth is, no. You knew the truth. You was just working on your foundation, working on you. But you knew the truth. You knew that harmony was going to be restored. You had that confidence the self-esteem to know you knew who you were. You wasn't giving your power over to anybody else. You had your own willpower to work on you until God, until the Most High, until Spirit said that it's divine timing. So you were just waiting for the downloads. It was just a waiting game as you were doing you. Soul esteem. Very right, Amelia. I like that. Yeah, and they thought that sex was a relationship. Nope, not at all. Sex is sex. But if you're in a relationship, then you don't need to have outward sex, or sex with somebody else. And then on top of that, you must use your third eye. Open up your third eye. You already know the truth. This is just you being prepared. Nobody can get anything past you. You're very aware. You're very connected. You have that wisdom. You have everything that you need to protect yourself, to protect your loved ones. Yeah, somebody, they hope that you give them another chance. They really do. Because right now they are definitely suffering in silence. And they're looking at you because you're receiving material and spiritual prosperity, also recognition and reward. And they're not. They're going through changes, major changes, as they're having to look at their shadow side. Things that they thought that they were going to do for you, to you, how they was going to have you, their life is now disrupted. They're the ones that are receiving the emotional loss. They're the ones that are in that emotional withdrawal, having memories of love, only having memories of love. Because this person forgot. Somehow it slipped their mind that the universe is always going to balance itself, especially on the 888. I wonder if they think it makes me jealous thinking about them having sex. I wonder if they know it really makes me sick at the thought. Right. Whole time, you was the prize. This person, very, very arrogant. Very arrogant. Somebody needs, but see, this person is the one who hit rock bottom. They thought it was going to be you. This person needs to get back to work because you're good. It's all good in the hood over here. And you know what? The shit that they tried to do to you and it's coming back on them, that's all fair play. They should have played fair. Yep. You keep updating your vision board. That's how you're making your dreams come true. Somebody found the courage to do whatever needed to be done. But you already saw that there was something up their sleeve. That's why you was like letting them go on with their business. Yep, what comes around goes back around. Now they want to act like they depressed. But everything is not what it appears. That's why you always have to study every situation. Don't jump in with both feet until you understand exactly what you're doing. What else, Spirit? Yeah, this person is definitely having some memories of you. Oh, I'm not going to take all these. And they are salty as fuck. But they salty at themselves because that's what they chose to do. They made this conscious decision to do whatever it was that the emperor made a conscious decision to do whatever they wanted to do. Now this person is trying to be in hermit mode, because everybody's seeing that maybe they was a one-trick pony. Now this person is having to humble themselves. They're watching you get true love. You want to know, did you fight the good fight? I mean, did they really get what they really wanted? They didn't understand that you were a seer of other souls. You could see right through their soul. You knew what game they was trying to play. All they had to do was just be honest. That was it. They knew they can't mess with you. Or measure up to you. You were a candle in the wind. And you're laser focused. And so you already saw that little witch messy shit that they was trying to do. That's why you knew that your security was safe. Somebody with an A, B, C, or D. That's why you wasn't worrying about him. You wasn't worrying about your shit was already protected. It was already protected. Yeah. All you did was after just saged your place and kept it moving. It was it. To the stress, sitting there sweating and stressing about somebody. For what? For what? I'm only going to stress and sweat about myself. That's it. Nobody outside of me. Because with wisdom comes wealth. Confirmation. And they was being childish. But you already knew the Book of Secrets. And you knew that they was giving up. They was giving the devil 2 souls for the price of 1 whenever they jumped on board. But your spirits, your ancestors, your angels, archangels, they were there to guide you, protect you. Because you were a person that always listens to the truth. And you don't hear it. You hear the bullshit when they saying the bullshit, but you know the truth when you know the truth. And now somebody is spiteful, but you like, hey, don't take it personal. It's nothing personal. It's just that I don't have time. The illusions are over. The illusions are over. I don't have time to play around with you no more. And I definitely don't want to do a round 2 or 3 or 4. So, like I said, let's just act like we did, but we won't. Somebody just needs to express themselves. We'll act like we did it, but we don't. Something about somebody's solar plexus chakra, But you warned them. You warned them. And maybe it wasn't like, oh, nothing like that, but you just said, hey, da-da-da-da-da-da. And let it go. Now they're looking. That's why they're upset, because you told them, you warned them, you prophesied what was happening, and they didn't believe it. And now that this shit is coming out, they believe it. Now that you knew about them being in the lowest of the lowest, thinking they was lying and cheating and stealing on you, and no. No, no, no. You knew that trickster energy whenever you saw it. Like I said, you already knew that you had spiritual authority over them. Hey, sister girl. Yep. So you already knew you had spiritual authority over them. And so now they salty as fuck because the shit is starting to happen. And they think, and first they was thinking that you was doing something to them. You don't have to. You was trying to help their dumb ass out. You was trying to let them know. Shit. You was trying to let them know. Then they want to act like you was trying to do something to them. No, you did it to yourself. Shit. You're the one that's stable. That's the funny part. You're the one that's stable. They're the one that was delusional. And they don't like that. They don't like it. They feel stupid because they know they acted like Einstein with the dunce cap. Somebody got a U, V, W, or X in their name. You know, here you are. You handled the shit with dignity and kept it moving, you know. And then they gonna have the nerve to gossip about you. That's why they getting the shit. How they getting it? Because their purpose is over in your life, you know. This motherfucker gonna try and talk too fast while they trying to gossip. And then they're trying to volunteer you for some shit. Oh, hell no. But you had to let them know. Don't make me have to show you how ruthless I can be. Don't make me have to show you. And I think they even tried you because they walked over, but they had to limp back. I think they even tried you. And all you did was just go ahead and meditate and let that shit go. So, shit. You know, it's like, listen, ain't nobody going to be stupid with you. If you want to be stupid, you be stupid. It ain't my fault that you and your friend are sitting there arguing about between Dumb and Dumber, who's dumb and who's dumber. Y'all can figure that shit out. But both of y'all was walking around with a acting like you Einstein with a fucking dunce cap. You so damn smart, you're stupid. So damn smart, you're fucking stupid. So what we want to be around stupid for? And you trying to come back for what? Did you forget something? Stay here. Let me go get it. What are you coming back for? Ain't shit here for you. Ain't shit with your name on it. Go back around to the one that you thought was looking so good to you. The where's the booty shorts around your friends. Go back around to that one. You know, that's who is impressed with your shit. Nobody over here. Nobody. If you want to be impressive, act right the first motherfucking time. Okay? That's what's impressive. But they want to come here because they need your help. But guess what? God has a different plan because now it is the motherfucking moment of truth. And they got to figure some shit out about what they going to do. Like I said, you're the one that's stable. Yes, people can be dumb as fuck. Exactly. Nope. Same here, DeAndre. Andra. Yeah, they lack humility. They lack human being, right? What else, Spirit? Yeah. It's like, yeah, you about to get some good news soon. And I'm telling you, this person, they want to come back. Tell them, no backsies. Once you stepped out there, that dark curse was returned to them. That's why they want to come back. They hoping that you can help them with that, get that little curse off of them, help them with that little bit of karma. That's your shit. That's your shit. You can work that out. What else? Anything else? I saw that betrayed and stressed. Yep. Oh, they hear they're coming back. Sweets and sugar drops made with saccharin. That sweet, that fake shit with that little magician energy bullshit. Get that shit out of here. Yep. Third eye activation. All blocks have been removed. They need to go ahead and spin the block somewhere else. Go try a different kind, because you have already leveled up. You have already leveled up and you refuse to go back. You can't go back. Once you know what you know, you cannot unknow it. You're not going to be returning to ignorance. Come on now. Ain't nobody doing that. They can do that, but you're not going to do that. Yep, and they tired. They're watching you be great, and their emotions is all bottled up. You know, they were easily distracted. But is that your problem? Is that your fault? No. Mm-mm. I guess next time somebody yell the word squirrel, you're gonna be a little more focused, huh? What else? Yep. Here they are, spying on you. They watching you. I'm telling you, they spying. They can't help it. But guess what? You had to show them better than you could tell them. Okay? Yes, fat meat is greasy. Okay? That you had to let them know, baby, they was the one that was new to the game. You true to the game. That's the difference. They new to the game, but you true to the game. That's the motherfucking difference. You know? You had to ask somebody, do we even have an issue here? What the hell is going on? But you know what? There's some type of something better is coming for you. Much better. But when this person is going, I'm telling you, can't make this up. Toxic past person. Someone is approaching. Caution is needed. So just go with the new person, not that toxic past person. I'm telling you, somebody feels betrayed and stressed, and it's only because they betrayed you and stressed you out, and that shit came back on you. Now they want you back. Now they want you back. Well, that's too damn bad. Yeah. Because the freedom is in the truth. Y'all, I'm going to leave it right there. I didn't realize it was like over 2 hours. But I'm going to give me something to eat. And tomorrow is Friday. Don't forget, I'm not going to be recording on Friday, but I will be back on Saturday morning. And I hope to see you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for hanging out and joining me and commenting and just being a part. I really appreciate you guys. All right. All right. My pleasure. All right. Good night, you guys. I love all of you. Good night.